Hello students, welcome back to next episode of Mastery in Commerce. In the last video you had seen the basic concepts of macroeconomics. There are so many concepts that you should be aware of. We have completed one of the concept in the previous video. This is the next concept of macroeconomics. You should understand the meaning of normal residence, citizenship and residentship. For a normal layman these all terms look like the same. They mean the same for them, but we as a student of economics we should be aware of what is the difference between them. So let's go. First we should know the meaning of normal residents. Residents, as we know, the people who live. So normal residence refers to an individual or an institution who ordinarily resides in the country and whose center of economic interest also lies in that country. So this is the definition which you are supposed to write if you get it in the exam. So normal resident, if we see, is an individual or it can be an institution also, means an organization or any business house. So which are located in the country and their center of economic interest also lies in that country. Center of economic interest means their earning is in that same country. Now, center of economic interest is a new term for you. So we will see in the next slide the meaning of that. Center of economic interest implies to two things. So the resident lives or is located within the domestic territory. And if you remember in the previous video, we learned the meaning of domestic territory. So a person should be living or should be located within the domestic territory. Second is the resident carries out basic economic activities of earning, spending and accumulation from that location. Means if I have my business house located in the domestic territory of India and my business is running inside this territory, I have all my earnings, my spendings and whatever I am accumulating for my further expansion of business is lying in the same country. So I will become the resident. So to get the residentship, these are the points which have to be followed. So following are not included under the category of normal residents. So foreign tourist and visitor, we all know they come over here to visit or we go in any country, so we will not be considered as the resident. Foreign staff of embassies, officials, diplomats and members of armed forces of foreign country, international organization which have branches in any country, so they don't become the resident of that country. Their head office wherever it is located, they will be considered resident of that country only. But they have, because they have to spread like WHO, UNO, these organizations have to spread all over the world for their functioning and knowing the data. Now employee of international organization who is stayed over here for less than 1 year, crew members of foreign vessels, vessels which are placed in the ocean or which are working over there, commercial travelers and seasonal workers. So they come for some time and they leave. So they cannot be called as the residents. Border workers who live near the international border and cross the border on a regular basis to work in the other country. They come to the other country, they work and they go back. So this generally doesn't make them the resident. So these are the points which you have to keep in mind whenever in exam, because they give you different question and they ask you tell whether these fall in the category of normal residents or not. So you should be aware of that. Now let us see the difference between citizenship and residentship. So citizenship, first I am reading the points. Indian citizenship can arise in two ways. So if we are citizen of India, then there are two, because every country's citizenship has different rules, different points they follow. So Indian citizenship can arise if a person is born in India. So automatic citizenship of India is given to that person. A person born outside India applies for citizenship and Indian law allows. So suppose any person who is born in any other XYZ country, but they want to become the citizen of our country, they have to apply for the citizenship. And if certain criterias are fulfilled and the government finds the person suitable can be given the citizenship, then that person can be given. Right? We have a common example. Nan Sami is a famous singer. He applied for the citizenship of India and he got it. So there are many such cases where people apply for the citizenship. They check all the backgrounds and they check all the documents. So if it is fulfilling the criteria, then they will get the citizenship. Now, residentship. Residentship is an economic concept based on the basic economic activities performed by a person. If he ordinarily resides in the country for a period more than 1 year and his center of economic interest also lies over there, so he becomes a residentship. You know that there are many foreigners who come to our country, they establish their business over here and they more than 1 year they stay over here. So they are the residents over here, they are not the citizens until and unless they don't apply for the citizenship. So they are working over here, they are staying over here, their economic interest is over here, but they are not the citizens. So there, the difference between citizenship and residentship should be clear. I hope this video was informative and I'm able to make you understand the difference between citizen and resident. There are many questions given in the sample papers in which they ask you that categorize the following as citizen or resident. So if these points you keep in your mind, then you will not make a mistake in answering those questions. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe it. If you have any query, you can please put in the comment box. I will try to solve it. Thank you so much. We will meet again in the next video.